All right. That's right. Oh, yeah, baby. It's Friday. Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. And we are here. Beautiful. Friday morning. Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. And we are live. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Friday morning. Great to see so many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people here. As always, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, first today was the one and only Highway Star. Yeah. What's up, Highway Star? Welcome to the show. Here's your happy dance. All right, here we go. All right. Yes. Love it. Yes. Who was number 2? Greg Jonick, how do you do? All right. Cliff Hickson's number 3. Hip, hip, hooray. That's what I like to see. Terry Barnes, good morning and God bless you. Happy Friday. God bless you too, sir. Absolutely. Happy Friday to you as well. Let's see. We got Stefan. What's up? Wow. Wait, Star was first? Amazing. got accused of jumping the line. Greg Jones, Terry Barnes, Stefan St. German. Hey, Ron, what's up? Great to see you. Yippee-ki-yay, galloping all the way. Here comes Quick Draw McGraw. All right. I love it. Oh, man, Hanna-Barbera back in the day. They weren't fooling around, I'll tell you what. Highway Star, Greg Jones, Cliff Hickson, Ron, Greg. You know what's crazy? That just, whenever I think about Hanna-Barbera, I always remember, like, being the way I am, I always noticed these kind of things, even when I was young. Like, and then as I got older, I was like, what's the difference? Why are there some Tom and Jerry cartoons that I love and some that I'm like, you know? And then I went back and I realized it was so weird because when Hanna-Barbera were making Tom and Jerry cartoons, those are the ones that were like the best. And then Chuck Jones, who was great at making Bugs Bunny cartoons, when he took over the Tom and Jerry cartoons, that's when the quality changed. And I don't think, but I mean, to be fair, if you actually research it, it was also around the same time that TV started coming up and the budgets that they were giving animators to make cartoon shorts for movie theaters went way down. So they kind of had to try and figure out ways to make them cheap. So to be fair, nothing against Chuck Jones, but like the old, blue Tom, versus the dark gray Tom that's sitting on the railroad tracks depressed. Like that's Chuck Jones, versus Hanna-Barbera. Anyway, because they went off and did their own thing and started Quick Draw McGraw and Yogi Bear and all that stuff. And then once they hit Scooby-Doo, that was it. Forget about it. Let's see. My tiny Chihuahua life is here. What's up? Good morning, Resh. Good to see you. Thank God it's Friday. That's right. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. Highway Star, Tiny, Ron, Stefan. Record-breaking temperatures today. I'm telling you, this heat's been beating the crap out of me this summer too, man. And it's weird because I was in Florida, so I thought coming back here it wouldn't be a thing. But it's like, one, your body adjusts to where you're at over time, So like I'm getting more used to the mellower climate. But also in Florida, because it's always hot, everything there is always kind of like optimized for the heat, And I didn't realize that so much until I came back here. And it's like, hey, you got a window unit. It's like, what do you mean? Where's my central air? Even the trailers on the corner have the central air in Florida. Like it's everything. And then every building you walk into, I remember in Florida when I used to go to the movies every Tuesday, people would bring blankets because they always had the air on and it always at full blast all the time because it was always so hot out. You'd be freezing inside of there, Here, it's like everything's just hot. Let's see. Highway Star, Rock Cluster. Oh, David E. Pearsons is here. Did you hear about the police officer who bet the Frauditor that a kangaroo could jump higher than the Empire State Building? The officer won because the Empire State Building can't jump. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Let's see. What else do we got here? There it is. All right. Let's see. Highway Star, Ron, David. Anyone else I missed today? Let's see. Cliff, Ron. Timo, what's up? Great to see you. Great to have you here as always. Let's see. Highway Star. Cliff Hickson. Cheeky Monkey, what's up? Great to see you. Good morning. Good to have you here. Mr. Thomas, what's up? Good morning, Hez. Happy Friday. I remember my aunt told me to put ketchup on my shopping list. Now I can't read the rest of it. All right. I love it. The Bookie Worm, what's up? Chuck Jones made really good Tom and Jerry cartoons. Like I said, I'm not saying that his cartoons were bad. I didn't want to say anything bad about Chuck Jones. It's just I could tell there was a major difference in the cartoons from when Hanna-Barbera were doing them to when he was doing them. Like, as a kid, I'm just watching cartoons, but I noticed there was something different about these Tom and Jerry cartoons. And it wasn't until I was older, I was like, oh, it was because Chuck Jones took over. And yeah, I mean, the classic one of all time, the one I'm talking about, where Tom's sitting on the railroad tracks, that was a Chuck Jones. Cynthia Carrenshaw, what's up? Morning, Rashers. Morning, Cynthia. Great to see you. Mr. Thomas, Highway Star. Lexi Ann, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you. And it looks like it was Hanna-Barbera that made the cartoons on the cheap. Well, yeah, especially, like I said, the early ones, like the Yogi Bear and all those were all cheap. It wasn't until Scooby-Doo came out that they started getting the budget. Tex Avery, are you kidding me? Tex Avery is like my all-time favorite old school cartoon guy. Like more than anybody, Tex Avery is like, he's the king, man. Him and Friz Freeling, those two were, but Tex Avery's my number one all-time favorite. When it comes to the old school cartoons, Tex Avery was the best of the best. Of the best of the best of the best. I gotta put you guys on hold for a second. I apologize here. I gotta do something really, really, really quick. So let me just, so that you're not sitting here listening to nothing, let me just play music for a second. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. It's early in the morning. It's a live show. What are you going to do? Things happen. All right, let's see. Anyone else I didn't say hello to? Lexi, Cliff Hickson, Greg Jonick, Mr. Thomas, Lexi, the Bookie Worm. All right, looks like we're all caught up. William Grabber. All right. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the show. It's Friday. Woohoo! It's Friday. All right. Yes. Oh, so happy to be here. Back with you guys. Had so much trouble at the beginning of the week with my stupid internet issues and fighting with Spectrum over the phone. Finally got my service back. Keep sending these guys money and they keep saying we're not getting any money. Well, where's it going? Oh, it turns out that we had you listed under a different account for a different address and we screwed up, but you're paying for it. What? Anyway. Hi. Oh man. So anyway, it's been an amazing experience this week, going through all the nonsense. But all that aside, right now we got something happening today, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna have the celebration for our very own Ray, the gorgeous, the beautiful, the amazing Ray. Love her so much. She hit 1,000 subs. So today at 4 p.m. Central Time, she's going to go live with her 1,000 sub celebration. I'm going to be there. Mr. Thomas is going to be there. Blackheart's going to be there. Little Chihuahua's going to be there. Here's the link to her channel. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Oh, we're so proud of her, so happy. And it's amazing because she never in a million years thought that posting cat videos was going to be the key to making her channel successful. Like, she wanted to. She always wanted to, but she never thought anyone would care. What's it going to hurt? So she started doing it. Now she's got 1,000 subs, 1,000 sub celebration today at 4 Central. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. We love Ray so much. Such a big, huge part of this channel and everything in my life in general. Like, she's awesome. We love her. So that's today at 4 Central. Don't forget to check it out. All right. I said, all right. Come on, guys. Get with the program. All right. Anyway, that's the main thing. Definitely want to check that out. Frauditor Comedy Show actually made a little promo video about it as well. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much other stuff going on right now. Let's see what trying to think of the order, because usually, like, I got a Blackheart Knight video on deck, but I usually wait because he almost shows up almost every morning. So I usually want to show his stuff while he's here. So let's go ahead and start with something different. You know what? We haven't shown a Jason Gunn. We haven't shown a Van Balion video in a while. Let's go ahead and hit the Van Balion train, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all right. This is a video called Sovereign Citizen Duo Get Their Truck Window Busted Out by a No-Nonsense Cop. Here we go. Nice short one, 5 minutes. Here we go. Let's hit it.
Do you like having a window right here?
Do you
like having a window right here?
Why are you threatening me?
Because I'm going to break out your window and pull you out of this car.
Welcome back to the Van Balion channel, guys. Today we head to Springfield, Illinois for a short clip where a couple in a beaten up old truck get pulled over and, well, give a masterclass in how to get their truck window busted out through irrational behavior, refusing lawful orders, and threatening to call the cops on the cops. Right, let's play the clip.
Not always.
Mm-hmm. Hey, wait.
No,
Come around here. Come around here.
I'm not rolling my window down. You can't talk to me. I'm a passenger. I'm a passenger. You have to go to him.
Go over here.
Search warrant. What do you need a search warrant for?
Hi.
Hey, wait.
Hi, can you roll your window down for me?
I did.
Can you roll that
I'm afraid of the police. I'm afraid of.
Roll the window down.
I can't roll it. I rolled it down this part, buddy. Yeah.
It might kill you. Relax.
You might kill me. I'm black.
What?
You might kill me. I'm black. I just heard about that lady got killed by the police.
Roll the window down for me, please.
What's the problem?
I need you to roll the window down.
I can't do it. What's the problem?
I'll tell you as soon as you roll the window
Well,
down.
I can't do it. I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Of you. Why you go down the street and you turn around and come here bothering me?
What?
I saw you go down dressing that way when I was coming from my mom's house. Now you turn around harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Yeah, what's the problem? What reason you stop my vehicle?
Hop out of the car.
I can't.
You're not going to hop out of the car?
No, I don't want to. I'm scared.
I don't understand.
I'm
why-
afraid of you, sir. I'm going to cut grass down here on this street, on Cook Street at a lot, and talk to this guy here about some equipment, and you just came rolling up here on me, stopping me for no reason in the world. Is it an emergency? Is it an emergency?
Look, I'm not all about like writing
No, you
tickets
can
and being
kill-
a
you can
jerk.
kill-
What's the problem?
You're being very difficult.
No, you're gonna kill.
I'm scared you're gonna kill me, man.
You can either
Mm-mm.
roll down the window or get out of the car.
I don't want to get out the car.
Then
I'm
roll the
scared.
window down.
The window's down. You can hear me, can't you?
Roll the window down more.
I don't want the window down no more, sir.
You might shoot us.
I really
You
don't
might shoot me or something. I don't know. I don't understand what's the problem. Can you call your supervisor?
No, I'm not calling my
No, you
supervisor.
might
Why not?
Get out of the car right now.
No.
I don't want to get out the car. I'm scared.
What, I really don't understand why.
I'm afraid of what's all in the media about police. I'm very afraid of you.
Drive on.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, drive on.
That doesn't make any
Tell
sense.
me why you stopped my vehicle.
I'm not opening my door for him either.
All right.
Yeah, why is you
I'm
about?
gonna be very clear with you, sir. You
No.
can either roll down your window all the way
I
or
can't.
hop out of the car.
I'm just afraid for my life.
See, they're surrounding us.
Yeah, you surrounded my car. I'm afraid for my life.
Do you like having a window right here?
Why are you threatening me?
Because I'm gonna break out your window and pull you out of this car.
For what?
You're not. I don't know why you're being difficult.
What's the problem?
Simple traffic stop.
For what? I'm asking what's the reason.
Get out of the car.
I'm scared to get out the car.
Exit the vehicle now.
I'm afraid. Call
I'm
911.
going to break this window open if you don't get out of the
Why
car.
you want to break the window open? Damn, he broke the window out the
Yeah,
car.
sure did. Move your leg. Move your leg.
Call
Move your leg.
Sister Mom and Tom them.
I don't got the number.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Why are you touching them?
That's what I'm thinking. He broke one out the car.
You're under arrest. Get out of there. Exit the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Take my phone, babe.
I can't.
Hey, take my phone.
Okay, first of all, threatening to call 911 on the cops has got to be one of the dumbest things you can do when you're supposedly afraid of cops. Kind of makes me think you're telling porky pies. Secondly, driver, stop listening to your passenger because she clearly enjoys watching other people go to jail. Finally, nice clean window bust. I give it, 7 out of 10? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this short clip, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do all that are in the description. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
All right. We love Van Balion. Round of applause for Van Balion, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let me tell you guys something about that too. This is one of the questions I've always wondered. I can't roll my window down because I'm afraid you're going to shoot me. Like your window's going to stop the bullet. It doesn't make any sense. If they're just randomly going to start shooting people, your window isn't going to stop them. Like, not saying that, like, obviously, and I always say, you know, and when I see bad cops doing bad things, of course, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to support bad cops any more than I'm going to support bad criminals, right? When a bad guy does something bad, I don't like that. But even if that was the case, the fact that your window's up isn't going to stop them. If they decide that's what they're going to do, then that's what they're going to do. That's why I always say in so many of these videos, like, look at these cops are trying to force me to do this, that, or the other. No, because if the video is an ID refusal video or whatever type of video it is, and you end up not doing what the cop was trying to force you to do, then it didn't happen. Because if they were trying to force you to do it, they'd get you to do it. If they had to handcuff you to a post and beat you over the head with a billy club. But they don't do that because they're not tyrants. At least not the majority of the ones that are cute. See, why aren't you guys going out there and finding the people that actually are corrupt? Why aren't you guys going out there and finding the people that actually are tyrants? Why are you bothering just regular people? Or a cop who's just, you know, doing his job like a traffic cop. You know, oh, well, it's like Nazis just doing their job. No, it's not the same. Pulling people over for traffic violations. How come you guys aren't out going after like murderers and stuff? Because that's not their job. They're not detectives. They're not homicide. They're traffic patrol. There's divisions of labor. If any of you guys ever had any kind of a real job, you'd understand how that works. Oh, man. Anyway. That was a short, nice quickie. That window bust, that was pieces, man. It was just like pop. No muss, no fuss. None of that, like some of these videos I've seen where they grab their billy club and smack the window like 12 times trying to crack it. He was just like, all right, look, done. Quick and easy. Safe light repair, safe light replace. Yeah, man, the more the sovereign citizen movement grows, the more I think we should all start buying safe light stock. Oh, man. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen, some of the crap these idiots will go through for what? Just to be dumb for the sake of being dumb? Or is it just to be stupid for the sake of being stupid? Oh, man. Idiots on parade. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Texas Tim is in the house. What's up, Texas? Great to see you. Good morning. Hope all are well. All right. Well enough. Woo, Crown Dog McGruff. It's getting tough because it's been so hot this summer. It's so crazy hot. Don't forget to join me, Frauditor Comedy Show, Blackheart Knight, Mr. Thomas, and of course, Ray on the Ray and Leo Show this afternoon at 4 p.m. The celebration of Ray and Leo's 1,000 subscribers. All right. Here's another link to their channel again. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I was just reading the chat. See that? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a live show. Mistakes will happen and do. More proof that it's live and it's not Memorex. It's live and it's not ah! Oh, man. I'm sorry. NCR posted Leroy being arrested. Hey, I was just going to show an NCR video. What? See, this is great. This is what I'm talking about. Perfect segue into the NCR video. Was somebody randomly brought it up in the chat? Let's go. All right. Internet God, what's up? Never read the chat. A bunch of weirdos down here. Oh, yes. No, I love you guys. If you guys are weirdos, you're my weirdos. And I love you guys for real. That comes from the heart. That's legit. Every day I love spending my mornings with you guys. Let's watch some NCR, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Oh. Frauditor gets arrested at city meeting by NCR News Network. Dun, 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 dun. Shenanigans. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, I always say this because, I always talk about, you guys and how much you mean to me and how I love you and you're the best fans in the world and all that great stuff. But legitimately, and in fact, I was just talking to Ray about this the other day. It's doing this. I've met so many great people. She's one of them. Maggie from the Frauditor News Network. And I'm talking about outside of YouTube world, she's an awesome person. Ray's an amazing person. Highway Star and Little Chihuahua are amazing people. Uncle Artie, even though don't tell him I said that he's a good guy. He's supposed to be evil, but he's awesome. Hank from Hank's Corner. If you don't know who Hank is in the NCR videos when he says shenanigans and the little doggy pops up and goes, nah, 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 nah. That's Hank from Hank's Corner. One of the few people on the internet that actually has my real life phone number. I've talked to him on the phone. Great guy. So many wonderful people. I mean, it's unbelievable. We have so many good people. And I love you guys so much. And the list could go on. It's just, I don't know. I love you guys, for real. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at the arrest of Leroy Truth Investigations, where he goes to a city council meeting and, well...
Oh, boy. Here we go. See, here's the problem. See, this is one of the problems with anytime anyone does anything like what I'm doing. You start naming all the great people, and there's so many that it's oh, great. Now I could spend the next hour just saying names, or I'm going to miss somebody. And sure enough, here comes one of them right here. Oh, he didn't say my name, dagnabbit. But as you all know, if you've been following the show, that of course we love Graham from the Graham and Bob Show, another great guy. And we always tease each other. He always comes in here like, oh, you didn't mention me. It's all part of the routine, but he knows it's in good fun. I know he's in good fun. We love the Bobs. By the way, Graham, my little guy, he was on the computer the other day. Muted Voodoo, what's up? He's like, oh, I'm not saying anything. You forgot my name too, dagnabbit. I love all you guys. When I say all you guys, that means all of you. All right? Thank you. P. Barnes II, of course. Maggie K. CyberRex. You guys are all awesome. Texas Tim, I love you guys. Come on. Now I got to... Rod Klotzer, Internet God. Timo. I love you guys. Come on. The Bookie Worm. That's why I mentioned you guys. Parson 1122. All right. I see where I stand. Okay. Thanks, says. You're welcome, Maggie. Anyway. No matter what you do, there's gonna be something wrong somewhere, right? But anyway, yeah, Graham. So I was telling you, the little guy over the weekend he was here, and you know he was playing on the computer, and you get your little recommendation things that pop up or whatever. He didn't know what was what, but he saw this little cartoon thing. So he clicked on it. Now, and I had nothing to do with it. He just found it on his own. Now, Mini Hez is addicted to the Bobs. He loves them. He's always telling me, Dad, do you know where I could get more Bob videos? I'm like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. And I've got all the behind the scenes Bob stuff. You know what I'm talking about. But he's like loving it. The little guy's completely addicted to the Bobs now. It's awesome. He loves your stuff. I love your stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to NCR.
F around and found out. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted memberships from Parson 1122. Parson, thank you so very, very, very much. All right, now I miscued that one. Let's do it again. All right, yes, thank you so much. Woohoo! Love it. Thank you. Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, I appreciate that so much. All right. Anyway, back to the video. I love you guys for real.
To all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. If you can, follow me on TikTok. Also, if you possibly could, consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Scalzophoto.com, SCALZO. I just wanted to read 2 of these political comedy pieces here. One of them authored by Police Chief Anthony Ficini, the other one authored by Brian Stack. The first comedy piece, it's basically a criminal charges towards Leroy here. And thank you for joining us today. Appreciate your time. And so let's read this here.
This is in reference to a pending litigation matter.
I don't care. I'm going to read it anyway. Am I allowed to speak about it? I'm not allowed to speak. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Now, I don't know who the gentleman at the podium truly is. I don't know if he's a lawyer or a friend or someone else who's drinking the Frauditor Kool-Aid a little too hard, but he's jeopardizing a person's criminal case right now. I mean, I understand that Leroy feels like he has to be this great and all-seeing investigative journalist, although he really isn't. He is very biased when it comes to his journalism, and I say that with air quotes, but the city council's right. This is not the time or place to discuss this. This is a limited forum meeting, and, well, discussing an ongoing criminal matter would not help this meeting at all.
You're disrupting.
With purpose to harass another, make or cause to be made communication or communications in a manner likely, this is a public document,
Please
first of all,
show this gentleman to his seat.
to cause annoyance or alarm, specifically, this is my time.
He told you can't read the paper.
I don't care what he
It's a
said.
limited form. You have to care. It's a limited form.
What does that mean?
It's under the OPMA rules. You have to sit down.
So I can't read.
He's telling, that's a legal proceeding that's going on with that.
So?
You need to sit down. We told you once, we're not going to tell you again. You need to sit down.
There's no statute.
Can I talk about something
You need
else
to sit
then?
down.
I'll
You
talk.
need to sit down, sir.
I'll talk about something else then.
Oh yeah, talk about something else, but you can't talk about.
They literally told him what he could talk about, what he can't. That's
So I can't talk about his public charges. Okay, then we'll talk about something else. I mean, look at his body language right there. How awkward that is. Okay, so let's see. How could I rephrase this? So you're basically proving my point right now. How sad is that I can't talk? So basically, Brian Stack is exaggerating and lying in order to file false charges and exaggerated charges against Leroy, against his free speech and his criticism of the mayor, as you just.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Leroy Truth Investigations isn't being very truthful. You see, he's had several incidents and run-ins with Brian Stack, the mayor here, or his staff. Now, he's made a video where he's claimed that he was body checked by somebody. But I've seen that video, and it seems like he walked into another individual. Saying that the guy reached back and body checked him and threw his arm back was not the case. He's also claimed that there was a small riot at a government office where the mayor supporters were. In fact, it was him in disguise trying to rush in with his camera, gimli stick, and another accomplice to harass the people there. So typical Frauditor tactics, trying to pose as news.
So, what is that about? I can't speak about. I'm going to be arrested if I can continue to read it. They're basically your words, by the way. I was reading your words. So okay, that's wild. So basically, they're saying that if Leroy continues to go to the mayor's office, that's considered harassment.
This isn't appropriate for discussion.
Why? What's not appropriate?
I don't know. This is a pending litigation.
So?
You have to comment on something on the agenda. Or
No, it's public comment. This is my. So okay. Let me keep it more general then. I invite Leroy. Please continue to join me in the city hall as often as you want. Whether you want to come every 2 weeks, every week, and if they arrest you for harassment, that's un-American and that's wrong. And if they decide to file more charges against you, that is wrong. If they decide to file charges against you for criticizing the mayor, pretend police chief Anthony Ficini got his feelings hurt, so he decided to file charges against you. And
What a crock of shit. Have you ever heard more bullshit or drivel coming from somebody who's not even the president?
that I think is wrong. The pretend police chief Anthony Ficini, maybe someone could call him a ambulance. He got upset that you were posting cartoons, and just imagine this picture where you have two high quality police officers having a conversation. One guy says, "Oh, remember that time we caught that armed robber and we tackled to the ground and we saved those people's life from the bank robbery?" And the other officer says,
Look at how rude they are.
"Let me just remember."
Well, isn't that ironic? It's a frauditor calling somebody rude when frauditors and their supporters tend to use rude tactics and be rude themselves. I mean, it's awfully rude of you guys to come to this limited public forum meeting to waste the time of the people who are there discussing the things of the agenda. Now, I don't know exactly what's on this agenda. It could be about education reform. It could be about incorporating funds to help pay for traffic lights or road work, or maybe even a community garden. But instead, you guys want to come here and waste time just to what? Because you guys' fifis got hurt. Because you guys need a ambulance because your feelings were hurt. You want to criticize others, but yet when somebody criticizes you, be it a content creator on YouTube or somebody in the comments section, you guys either block them or file frivolous copyright strikes or claims or privacy strikes.
Remember the time we stopped the stabbing and we protect those victims. Yes, those are two high-quality officers. Now, the pretend chief, Anthony Ficini, comes in. Oh, I was in a dangerous situation too. Remember that time Leroy posted cartoons about me? That was terrifying.
Is this just a genetic thing with you? Is it congenital? Did your mother drop you on your head when you were a baby?
And I'm going to file charges against those memes and political satire and commentary. So, and in my opinion, I don't think someone should be charged with a crime for criticizing the pathetic. Can I use the word pathetic? Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. The low-quality pretend police chief, because he got his feelings hurt and he's un-American and he wants to file charges against a free person here. Anyway, I encourage you, Leroy, to continue to criticize the police chief. Continue to criticize. And by the way, see, I'm not allowed to consult my notes here.
Well, you're allowed to. They can't tell you what to say or not.
But I'm going to get arrested.
They can't arrest you for that.
What if I don't stop talking? Then I'll be arrested. Okay, so you're basically proving our point right here. How it's basically some communist dictatorship where Mayor Mao Zedong Brian Stack dictates. First of all, there's another issue of the lawyer over here misuses tax dollars and is basically working as the mayor's political advisor, which is not your role. You shouldn't be stopping people from criticizing the mayor. Your role is only to stop lawsuits and to advise them on the law, not to be his personal political advisor, which you do all the time.
Now, I don't have any proof showing that the city attorney has represented the mayor in any form of political advisement or any proof showing that he has. So I'm not going to discuss that. What I am going to discuss is the duties of the city attorney. The city attorney is to help advise on laws and policies so they don't violate the Constitution, and they also help represent the city when it comes to legal matters, such as maybe somebody gets hurt at the parks and somebody wants to sue the city parks. So he would help represent the city or find a law firm that would. Now, that's his duty. Without proof or anything like that, you're just making baseless accusations that does not help prove anything other than the fact that you and your lead-licking patriots and your frauditor master there are but a bunch of liars.
Thank you.
Hello, Mayor Stack. Now, I have a surprise for you. And you probably right true. Special award. Now, never history. You know, and are you going to do your same old, song and dance? Ignore.
It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. Sorry. Spectrum is so great. I'm already paid through the next month or two after all this debacle, but I think I'm switching to AT&T or T-Mobile or something. This is terrible. Anyway, let's get back to it because this part we need to see. Oh boy. Let me rewind it a little bit. All right, here we go.
Never been given out in the history of the United States of America. And Mayor Stack, as you know, and are you going to do your same old, song and dance, ignore the public again? It's a shame. You should resign. But I'm going to give you this award anyway, because you've earned this. Now, I first came here, Brian, December 1st, 2024.
What an idiot.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Let me look at my calendar here. Yeah, my calendar says we're still in July of 2024. How could you arrive in Union City, New Jersey, December 1st, 2024, unless you have a time machine? That must be why you get so confident. But the fact of the matter is, we know this was just a slip of the tongue, but yeah, you're coming off so arrogant and so cocky, I have to make fun of you for it.
And it's a day that will live in infamy for your life, because since then, I've been now investigating over 2,137 allegations of corruption. Now, it reminds me a lot of your very good friend and mentor, Senator Bob Menendez, who was found guilty on all counts. So you know what that means for you, Mayor Stack? You thought you were untouchable. Well, he was a hell of a lot more powerful than you. So you may be the next indicted. Who knows? Now, this award is a very, very special award, which I know you and the commissioners will be so proud of. Now, I have received so many women have contacted me asking me to give you this award. And Mayor Stack and Senator Stack, Head of Judiciary Stack, do you know what this award is? Well, I will tell you, since you have become mute again, apparently. Your mother would not be proud. And this award was earned, excuse me, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're disrupting me. You are hurting my First Amendment right now.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
Excuse me, I'm talking. This is my 5 minutes. No, I don't have to respect anybody. This is my 5 minutes.
You gotta get your time back.
No.
Reclaim your time.
This is not harassment. Step back. No, there is no statute of law that have to be behind the podium. There is no statute of law. I am in a public. I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called First Amendment. Now, I need to give him.
Leroy is right. He does have the First Amendment right to readdress his government, and he does have the right to criticize his government. However, what he doesn't have the right to do is be a public inconvenience or annoyance or disrupt a public meeting or gathering, because that would be a violation of disorderly conduct laws in the state of New Jersey.
This award now.
This is a limited form.
No.
On the OPMA, you need to step back.
No, I
step
do.
back.
No, I do not
Step back
need
or
to.
your time will be eliminated.
No, I do not need to step back. First Amendment, I can be anywhere. There is no statute or law. You name the statute or law that says I have to be. I don't care what they say.
You're disrupting the meeting.
They are disrupting my time. I want my time back too.
You're going to
No.
get arrested if you don't step back.
I do not have to. You give me the statute that says I have to step back.
You're disrupting the meeting.
I am talking. I
I'm not
cannot
gonna
be
discuss this
disrupting the
anymore.
meeting when I'm speaking.
You're disrupting the meeting.
No, I do not have to step back. There is no statute or law. I am in a am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're at me right now.
You're disrupting my time right now. You're disrupting the meeting. Actually, you're not talking to me. You're being very good. But you are disrupting my time right now. So you need to stand down and let me and protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
I'll protect it if you get behind the podium.
No, I don't need to be behind the podium. There is
Obviously, when you stand over here, you disrupt the meeting. So you need to get back there. Come on.
I am in a public area here. So I'm going to give Mayor Stack this very special award now. Now, Mayor Stack.
Get behind the podium.
No, I am.
All right, then I'm going to have to arrest you.
I do not have to.
You want to get arrested? Is that what you want?
No, I do not want to get arrested.
Right,
But I want to
you're
exercise.
disrupting the meeting. This is a limited forum.
No,
There's
you are
certain rules here.
disrupting me.
There's
This
certain
is
rules
my.
here. I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Get your hand
Your
out of my
hands
face.
are in his face, sir. Your hands are in his face.
De-escalate. Your hands are in my face.
I'm de-escalating. You're not listening.
You're not de-escalating.
You have disrupted
You're escalating.
my 5 minutes.
You're not listening.
You
I'm going to tell
disrupted
you
my
one
5
more
minutes.
time. They told you were disrupting the meeting.
I'm sorry. I know the video's almost over, but every time any one of these idiots use that term de-escalation, it's always, every time without fail, it's always at a moment where if they really wanted to de-escalate the situation, all they would have to do is, like in this case, just go back behind the podium where the speakers stand. Boom, done. Complete de-escalation of the entire situation. When they ask a frauditor to stop filming, you need to de-escalate. You could de-escalate. You could turn the whole thing off by stopping filming or by turning your camera and filming something else, not filming the people. Over and over and over again, when they use the term you need to de-escalate, they're the ones that are in a position to de-escalate, but they never do. They always insist that everyone else has to. And that's the common theme with all of these butterbrain, potato brain douche canoes. Nah. It's they're the ones that can de-escalate the situation, and they always insist that everyone else does. Everything they do is everyone else's fault. They get busted for a crime. It's not their fault for committing the crime. It's everyone else's fault for catching them. they actually do get convicted of something, it's not their fault for doing what they got convicted for. It's the court's fault for being corrupt and evil. They get asked to stop filming. It's not because they're breaking the no filming ordinance. It's because they're unconstitutional scumbags that are trying to control and blah, 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 blah. What a bunch of crap. Billy Yankees here. What's up, Billy? Good to see you. To a frauditor, de-escalate means let the frauditor do whatever he wants. Yes, exactly. De-escalate means just let me just run the whole show and you guys just sit there and let me do whatever I want. Remember, if I'm stabbing someone in the face, you can't stop me. You have to just observe and report. Kevin Omega, hello, welcome to the show. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. iKiss is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Rash. Good morning, iKiss. Always great to see you as well. So many great, amazing, wonderful people here. As always, we got Leland in the house. What's up? Greg Jonick, what's up? All right. Back to the show.
You sit down, get behind the podium.
You give me the statute or law that says I have to stand behind the podium. And I will go.
You don't have to sit.
You can go back there.
You cannot
What are you talking about?
What law says I can't be here? You give me the statute or law, and I will
I'm
go.
telling you, it's a limited form. You're disrupting a commission meeting.
Time, place, and manner, brother.
All right, that's why I'm not gonna play with you.
A limited form is time, place,
No
and
one,
manner.
Are you gonna
everyone,
go behind it?
everyone has
Are
protected
you
my
going to
rights.
go behind the podium?
I don't have to go behind the
You're
podium.
disrupting the meeting. I'm telling you right now,
This
you're
is
disrupting
my
the meeting.
5
Arrest him.
minutes.
Arrest him.
Hot damn!
Already expired, sir, so you're gonna have to go. Your time is in the
Hey, don't strong arm me. I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to resist. Here, take that. I am being arrested for exercising my First Amendment right here in Union City, New Jersey. Mayor Stack has commanded they arrest me. Don't strong arm me. And I was arrested because I was exercising my First Amendment right, and they were attempting to make me go behind a podium. There is no statute or law that says I have to go behind a podium. I'm in a public.
The disorderly conduct laws and the breach of the peace laws would say otherwise, Leroy.
Public area in front of the rope right here. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, Leroy.
You're welcome. So these are the cops who broke the 100% track record of. And what? Hey, you can tell them to stand down, right?
Listen, I'll give up my life before I give up my rights, ma'am.
Nobody's telling you to give up your
All
Can you
right.
believe this?
He shouldn't be arrested.
I'm arrested for First Amendment during my 5 minutes, and the captain's saying I'm disrupting when he's yelling at me and he disrupts my 5 minutes of time. And then he says I have to respect the commissioners. That's a joke. They are not to be respected. They are disrespectable.
Now, I'm ending the video here. The video does continue on of Leroy and his two accomplices yelling that the cops are pigs, they violated his rights, this is unconstitutional, this was just because of them retaliating against him, criticizing the mayor and the council. In reality, he was violating disorderly conduct laws and he was punished for it. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't get this channel going. So I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only NCR News Network. All right. Woohoo. Sorcerer Red here. I don't remember if I said hello. Hello, welcome to the show. Woohoo. But seriously, okay, so let's take a look at that for a second. How many times have we seen these types of scenarios? He violated my First Amendment right to speak. Did he really? Did they tell you you're not allowed to speak? Did those words ever come out of their mouth? When they arrested him, they say, you're under arrest for speaking. There's a podium with a microphone for speakers to stand up at and speak. So please go stand behind the podium. No, I don't want it. No. And they wonder why we say they act like children. Oppositional defiance disorder. I'm not going to stand behind the podium because you sold me to. Mommy wants me to stand behind the podium. They didn't tell you can't speak. They just told you go over there. My favorite is when the exact same thing happens in court. Because they're always insisting, oh, this has to be on the record. This has to be on the record. Well, then stand up to the microphone so that you can record you for the record. Oh, no, I'm not going to stand there because you told me to stand there. And if I do what you say, then I'm agreeing to your contract. This ain't a contract. You ain't signing anything, you dumb douche canoe. Butterbrain. Oh. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Somebody said Chris Tucker. Oh, man. It's seriously, though, it's like so much of this can be avoided by these guys. And that's one of the things that always blows my mind. And I was just recently, that's part of the thing with doing this every day is sometimes I forget which videos I watched on my own versus which ones I watched on the air. Oh, Sorsha with a new membership. All right, thank you for joining. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Here's your happy day. All right, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Welcome. Great to have you as a member. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, like I was saying, so sometimes, I forget which videos I showed here versus which ones I watch on my own, but I think it was when I watched on my own. It was a Frauditor troll video. And he was pointing out that with these guys, oh, man, see, now I'm thinking of, it's live. My train of thought derailed, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I was talking about this guy and these frauditors in general and, building their false narrative. And, oh, wait, we got Sandy G61. What's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. Imagine if blinking your eyes made a noise. No! That would be a nightmare. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know what now I'm thinking of that, and it's like, oh, whoa, every time I blink. Did you do that on purpose to make me even thrown off even more? Because now every time I blink, I'm like, what if I could hear that? That'd be terrible. Free speech, yes. So they're not denying his free. Oh, yes, I was talking about when they go to court and they're insisting that it be put on the record, but then they refuse to walk up to the microphone. And then, oh no, now what do we got here? My Tiny Chihuahua Life with an 18-month membership milestone. 18 months of the best morning show. Much love. Here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. His train of thought is more channel tunnel than a bullet train. That's right. Anyway. Yeah, but like, okay, going to the city council meeting, causing a major disruption, getting arrested for that, and then, of course, always flipping it. Oh, they're arresting me for free speech. Oh, they're violating my rights. Chef M80's here. What's up, Chef? Great to see you. Happy Friday. So many great people here on this Friday morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, Greg Jody with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gifted memberships. This is amazing. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Here's your happy day. All right, that was sloppy. Let's do another one. All right, yes, now we're talculating. all these guys being so generous today? This is nonsense. Why do you guys support this idiot? Nobody likes Hezokuai. He's a slime ball. He's horrible. Ow. Eventually, he's going to get his voice fixed. I don't know what his problem is. He's had that cold for like 9 months now. Well, April, May, June, July, 4 months. 3 months. Anyway, Edward is here. What's up? Good morning to all in chat. I'm here by special appearance. All rights reserved. That's right. Oh, my goodness. I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. Anyway, how about Lucid Dream, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't we move on to the Lucid Dream next? Yes. Oh, wait a minute. We got less than 10 minutes to the Cupcake Happy Dance. Since I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and let's put that out now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Cupcake Happy Dance. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Ancient Chart Music and Art is here. Welcome to the show. Great to see you as always. And once again, always, don't forget, this was handmade. I got a close-up picture of it by Ancient Chart Music and Art. She has a store where she sells these. If you want to check it out, definitely. Let me see. Here's a close-up of it. Look at that. All handmade. Beautiful, beautiful work there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the Lucid Dream. All right.
Back to my corner of the unit, guys. I am the Lucid, and on this one, we Eli wannabe who messes with the wrong person on the streets of New York. This is about 20 minutes into his video, and the reason I cut it so far in is because he is very much imitating Eli. He is a people-watching kind of frauditor, so he's walking up and down the street, and so far there has been no contact with anybody that can be considered a government official. He does harass a security guard, but there was so much language, I went ahead and I cut it out anyway. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into this.
You got that Gucci belt, you heard?
Yo. I said, walk away.
Yo, I don't talk to strangers. Stop talking to me, bro. What's wrong? It's public information. Everybody can see it. She can see it. I can see it. I can see your plate. It's the same thing. All right, then call the police. Call the police if it's illegal. Call the police. Since it's illegal. Yo, back up. Back up, bro.
Please, you cannot do it.
Go do your job, bro.
Okay.
Yo, don't touch me.
Please.
Do not touch me.
Please move. Please move.
Do not touch me.
Please
Do
move.
not touch me.
Move.
Do not touch
move.
me.
Okay?
Do not touch me.
Thank you.
Do not touch me.
Thank you. Okay?
Do not touch me. Yo, don't touch me. Move. Yo, what you wanna do? Move. Now, what am I dead? Yo, what you wanna do?
I tell you move.
I bet. Now it's about to get active. Yo, don't go in there. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you doing?
He kicked. Oh, you think he's Spider-Man? Oh, you don't know how
It's summertime. It's summertime. Yeah. So 90-degree weather, it get like that. It's like that.
we have more nerves than I
Stop playing with me. I do this. Come on. He slapped me because I wasn't paying attention. Y'all want to get it on again? I'm about to get it on to the police come. Come on. I want to get it on again. And I'm going to do it on camera. He smacked me. Years old. Stop playing with me. My lip. Yo. You heard? Come on, stop playing with me. You better call the fuck. Come on. Stop playing with me. You heard?
You know, I'm not advocating for violence. I don't necessarily think he should have gotten slapped. However, it kind of goes to show people are sick of this crap. They really are. You know, he's standing there in the driveway of this parking garage. He's harassing people just doing their job. He's harassing just normal people. He's not harassing the police. He's not harassing the government. He's harassing normal people for no reason because he's trying to imitate someone he sees on YouTube. You can hear it. He's trying to imitate Eli, almost word for word. And he got popped for it. You know, he's crying about the fact he's 18 years old. Like, you're not a kid. You're young. You're not a kid. And it's time you grow up and stop acting like a moron. Because that's what you're doing.
Shit. He lucky Popo. You heard? You heard? And he got beat up too. He got beat. You heard? It's all on video. It's all on video. Yo, this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He got his ass beat up though. I ain't gonna lie. I punched the shit out of it. I went back to see if he called the police, but I'm about to leave. I ain't gonna lie. I got more stuff to show y'all. But he got his ass whooped. Y'all gonna see the video. He got his ass done up. Bad. I blocked this shit. He did not touch me once after that. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna see in the video, he did not touch me once after that. I got active on his ass. Because y'all be saying in the comment section, oh, I be letting these niggas throw shit at me, hit me. Hell no. Y'all gonna see the real side of me, bro. I'm really a good guy. And I don't be trying to do all of that fighting shit. But this nigga shit out of me. I swear to God, this nigga shit out of me. He literally smacked me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit dizzy. He didn't knock me out with a smack, but I got a little bit dizzy. And I put my shit down and we got active. You're shit crazy. Yo, this is a grown ass man too, bro. I'm 18 years old. He like 34. He like 34 or something. Shit crazy. This nigga open hand, just like boom. Like Shit crazy. It's in New York though. It's how New York is, you heard? It's how I get down. But yeah, I'm tired of y'all in the comment section talking about, oh, you let these to you. Bro, no, hell no. I'm smarter. I'm smarter than all of this. Like, I'm not about to then go to jail over what the hell? There's way more stuff to life than that. That shit crazy.
You know, again, he brings up the guy's age and he mentions, oh, I'm only 18. Yeah. But the thing is if you're going to do this kind of crap, he's got to be ready to take adult accountability. And I don't think he is. I don't really don't think he is. I see a lot of entitlement. I see a lot of main character syndrome. I don't see a lot of accountability going on here. Because without these actions, without him harassing people, this crap would not happen. Now, was the guy right for slapping him? No, probably not. But that doesn't make what he's doing right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the Lucid Dream. All right. Am I on pizza time again? Ding dong dang dag damn it. It's pizza time, Oh, it's the only word right. Meow. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Yake, I keep hearing an owl. Yes, her avatar is an owl. And I thought it was really cool and clever. What she does is when there's swear words, instead of bleeping them out, she puts the owl hoot because she's the owl. It's all ties together, man. It's all good. Anyway, so that's where we've come to now. Is we got people on the street saying, hey, I'm gonna go and do a Eli impersonation. Yeah, that's a good person to idolize and try to live your life like. I'm smarter than these guys, thinking that I'm gonna get to. Then why are you doing this? Why are you asking for trouble if you're so smart? Well, because it's an easy way to make money. That's what we've been saying all along. All right, I still don't see Blackheart, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the Blackheart video I was going to play for today. Hip, hip, hooray. That's what I say. Here we go. Don't you know? It's time to continue with the show because it's Friday. We're going to get our weekend started soon. You know that it's Friday. And it ain't nowhere near noon. You got knocked the heck out. That Lucid Dream is a real hoot. All right. I love you guys. You guys are hilarious. Where was it? Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that this afternoon at 4 o'clock Central Time, we're going to have the Ray and Leo. There's a link to her channel. The one and only Ray. The gorgeous, amazing, fantastic, unbelievable Ray. Hit 1,000 subs on her channel. We're having her 1,000 sub celebration tonight, this afternoon, 4 Central Time. I'm going to be there. Frauditor Comedy Show is going to be there. Blackheart Knight's going to be there. Mr. Thomas is going to be there. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Don't forget to check it out. Hopefully, we'll see you all there. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's watch a Blackheart Knight video called Poor Joey Gets Rejected from Lee County, Florida Internal Affairs and Gets Trespassed. All right. Yes. Where is it? There we go.
I send it to them.
Crap. I was all right.
Some viewers may find the following video.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. $5 for Billy Yank. Sorry to interrupt. Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Oh my goodness gracious me. Bob Newhart passed away. I didn't even know. I used to love watching the Newhart show. And he had a bunch of them. And I used to like all of them. Oh man. Oh my goodness gracious me. I had no idea. So many people. I mean, how many people have we lost? What is that? Dr. Ruth, Richard Simmons, and now Bob Newhart. Oh my goodness gracious me. No, I used to love Newhart, man. He was great. All right. Anyway, thank you for the 5. Here's your happy dance. All right. Round of applause for you. But definitely the happy dance and the round of applause were for you donating. But as far as the subject matter, absolutely rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Great comedian. I used to love watching his show. Moment of silence for everyone that recently passed, all the people we've lost recently. And you know what? For that matter, for everyone who's suffering or going through anything right now, obviously our own Maggie and Ray and her health issues, and Cool Clear Water and Unclean, and everyone here, anyone who's going through any pain, any suffering, anything bad going on in anyone's life right now. For everybody, God bless all of you. Let's just take a minute for everybody. Man, I love you guys, all you guys. Thank you so much. Bob was 94 years old. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I don't do, obviously you guys know I don't do anything political or anything, but this has nothing to do with politics. How about the firefighter that died when he jumped in to protect his family when that guy was trying to shoot Donald Trump and accidentally shot the firefighter in the crowd and he died? A moment of silence for him as well. All right. Anyway, oh, there he is, Blackheart Knight. Perfect timing. Right as I'm about to play one of your videos. Let's go. Yes.
Disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Lee County, Florida, where we find Joey's surreal camera as he tries to follow up on a complaint that he filed about, well, him getting trespassed from that school a while back. But Internal Affairs doesn't want to really talk to him because, well, they're quite frankly busy with other major things. And then he finds himself getting trespassed soon after that. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's going on, America? Back at it at the Sheriff's Department in Lee County, the headquarters. Why? It was because I came to real quick. I was in the area and I wanted to pass by to see what's up with the complaint that I filed on the police academy clowns that violated my rights.
Oh, Joey, they didn't violate your rights. You weren't supposed to be trespassing on school grounds anyway, because that police academy was under the umbrella of the local school district, you dumbass. And as such, it fell under the Florida School Safety Zone statute, which basically protects school zones when they are in their hours of operation, 1 hour before and 1 hour after. So, dude, quit your whining, quit your belly aching, because you are most certainly in the wrong in that particular situation, but you're just too damn ignorant and stupid to realize that.
And it's been like almost 2 months. And I just want to see if Internal Affairs reviewed my complaint. Are they investigating it or what? So, hey man, how you doing? Can I speak with Internal Affairs?
Yeah. Are they expecting you?
Nah, they're not. I just was in the area. They are investigating a complaint of mine that happened that I filed maybe about almost 2 months ago.
Can I get a name?
Just tell them Joey's here.
You can have a seat. I'll get somebody.
Yeah. Thank you, man. All right, guys. So we're gonna wait for Internal Affairs here. See you in.
Oh, you're going to wait for internal affairs. Well, Joey, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, you're not going to see him today, dude, because, yeah, I'm sure they've got much bigger fish to fry than you. I mean, you and your sorry, pathetic little complaints. I mean, if you actually watch the footage, you were definitely in the wrong. I mean, these statutes are easy to look up. I mean, good freaking grief, Joey. Your mama must have dropped you on your head quite a bit for you to turn out to be this freaking stupid, dude.
All right. No problem, man. All right. You're welcome.
See, beyond this point, they don't allow.
Are you waiting on somebody, sir?
Huh?
You waiting on somebody?
Yeah. Oh, nah. He took down my service I needed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We good. Internal Affairs.
Oh, IA?
Yeah.
Oh, did he call him for you?
That's what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Deputy Fowler.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure, if someone's coming for you.
Yeah. You already got me.
You cool, man.
All right, bro.
I'm just making sure, man.
Nah, we good.
You call somebody?
No.
I just want to make sure you take care of it.
Yeah, we good, bro. You got me. All right.
That's cool.
You got a badge number, bro?
13047.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're just waiting here for Internal Affairs. Still got the music pumping over here. As usual, you guys have seen my videos from here before. And stick around and see what happens. Look what we got over here. All right. The scum of the earth.
Yeah, Joey, you really should take a look in a mirror and say that to yourself because, well, you are the scum of the earth. I mean, so many arrests in your life. I mean, how would you even get a good job or a career out of all those arrests that you've got in your background? I mean, you're 50 years old. Have you even thought about your future? I mean, sure, you might not have much of a future left because you've wasted 50 years of your life. But hey, you still have some future, right? Something beyond frauditing, something that may get you some cash legitimately and not criminally or anything like that. Yeah, I'm asking way too much of you, Joey. I know you're not the honest type.
So the reason why I also I came by here to figure this out and see what's going on is because I sent them the link from the raw footage of the incident that happened. Yeah.
I gave a call if Galloway answered. She said they were in the middle of something.
Okay.
And just to maybe call again.
Call?
Something. Or how do you usually contact them?
Well, it's through email, but I was in the area. I just wanted to let them know what's going on with my complaint.
Yeah,
it's been a minute. You know what I mean?
All she said was they were in something.
So they can't come out and talk to me?
Yeah, it didn't sound like that.
Yeah, Joey, I really don't think they have time for frivolous frauditor complaints that really go nowhere. Even if you provide the raw footage to your complaint, it's still going to show that you were in violation of the statute that I showed before. In fact, let's go back and take a look at what you did at that point. So let's roll the beautiful bean footage of that particular trespass, shall we?
I'm just instigating something. I'm just letting you know.
No,
Get off the property. If you come back on the property,
I'm
you're
walking
going to jail.
I'm walking back.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
So this isn't this where you guys train?
This is a Lee County School District building. You are not
Dude,
allowed just to walk
it's not
in.
an elementary school or high school.
It is still part of the Lee County School District.
All right, I'm walking up.
Okay.
Where's the signs that says no restricted
Did
signs?
anyone ask for an ID off of him?
No, I'm not. I don't have ID.
Okay.
I didn't commit a
If you
crime,
come
though.
back. So this is
What's your name?
Hang on a second. Stay here.
No. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Okay.
I'm walking out.
Fort Myers PD will meet you here in a minute.
Am I being detained? Because I'm walking out. There's no signs here.
Go ahead. Go out.
I am.
If you come back on the property, you're going to jail.
Yeah. What's your name and badge
Understand?
number, though?
My name is Todd Everett. I'm the director of the academy.
All right, cool. What's your name and badge numbers, all of you?
Don't worry about it.
You guys are coming over here trying to intimidate me. All right. Where do you want me to stand at?
You have to stand off the road. If you're impeding the road, then
No. So what? You want me to go across the street?
Sure.
All right. You're not gonna give me your name and badge number? Nah, you don't have to. I'll find out. I got you on camera. You guys are tyrants. There's no freaking signs here at all. No freaking signs here. Look, I'm gonna use a crosswalk so you guys won't come at me with no bull crap.
You know, it's at times like this, Joey, I really wonder about your overall intelligence. How far did you manage to school? Because this sign right here says academy, and you really didn't connect the academy to an education center that might just be under the umbrella of a school district. That never crossed your little brain, dude? Never? I mean, did it ever?
I'm still gonna record it. Look, we got thugs right there. There's no freaking look. This is not a high school. This is where they train at. These people are bugging out. Look. Boop. Using the crosswalk so you won't say a damn thing.
Has anybody ever heard of cops training inside a public school board district? Please let me know if you have in the comment section.
Well, Joey, as I said before, your research skills are quite
Hey, Rod, listen, you're going to see the dentist. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know how nerve-wracking a dentist appointment can be. We got we're behind you 100%. You got all of our thoughts and prayers with you. Just relax and hope that your dentist is good. And if they take that little Q-tip and rub it on your gums first, make sure you leave it there as long as you can so that it gets nice and numb before they give you the shot. The only other advice I could give you is, I know you said you're going to white knuckle it the whole time. Close your eyes and breathe deep. Aaron Franks, he doesn't understand it, therefore it's not real. He's talking about Joey, right? Oh, man. Lexi Ann, I really thought that this trend would be over by now. Let me tell you something about the whole trend of the whole frauditing thing and all that. And I've told this story before, but I mean, because it's been a while now. It's been like 2 years. But I started going away from the frauditors and towards soft-sits more because I thought the frauditor trend was over. But then as soon as the whole COVID thing hit and all the lockdowns and all the mask mandates brought these guys out of the woodwork like cockroaches. And instead of it ending, it ended up growing because of that. It exploded. Now it seems like every day I'm finding a new frauditor. So many people are seeing this as just an easy way to make money. I want to be a YouTube star. All I got to do is film myself being an asshat. Cool. I'm an asshat anyway. Right on. Anyway, back to the video, guys. Good luck at your dentist appointment. God bless you. Let us know. Definitely let us know on Monday how it went. All right, here we go. Or maybe if you're out of the appointment and back this afternoon before 4 Central, you could join us at Ray and Leo's 1,000 subscribers celebration and let us know how you're doing there. Our own Ray finally hit 1,000 subs on her channel. We're going to be celebrating her 1,000 subs this afternoon. Don't forget to check it out. I just dropped the link in the chat. Back to the video. All right. Love you guys. Here we go.
lacking, and I am not going to do all your research for you like you should be doing. But odds are that if this county is it, then there could be other counties that have adopted that style. I'm not saying how many because I haven't done the actual research, but I'm sure there's got to be some out there based upon the fact that this particular setup does exist in this county. So they must have gotten it from somewhere.
All right. You think I can get that email?
Email?
Yeah, like her email again. The email, Galloway's email, unless I gotta look for it, but
Yeah, I don't know if I can give it out.
Yeah, I contacted
if you
her
have it already
through here. I gotta check. I think I should have it in here. But anyways, so they're not gonna come out real quick and talk to me?
It didn't sound like it.
No?
No, I would give them a call maybe later. I'd give you their number, just the public number.
You got a number?
Yeah, I could write that for you.
Yeah, let me get it. Let me get that.
I think it's bullcrap how they can't just come out and talk to me, come talk to the people, knowing that I filed a complaint 2 months ago, at least to tell me something. What do you guys think about that? Leave it in the comments.
You really want my opinion on that? How complicated would it be to just pick up the phone and call somebody around here and ask for an appointment rather than just walking in off the streets and expecting them to bow down and lick your boots, Joey? Because they're not there to do that. They've got a job to do.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam is fine. All right. All right, guys. So Internal Affairs doesn't want to come talk to me.
The last number is a 7.
Okay. Is this like the number to them?
It's just the public number. It's on our website.
Oh, okay. So what? I just can call and ask for Internal Affairs, Galloway, and I can speak to her.
I guess that's their number for the.
I'll try it out. But anyways, yeah, I was just in the area, dude.
No, you're good.
You know, and I just like what's going on my complaint.
You're good.
I know they reviewed it and stuff, but I don't know they haven't got back with me. So this is why I just passed by it real quick.
Just contact them later and.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Well, after he does some more whining, complaining about not getting the proper service, he goes out and wanders around for a bit until he encounters the police officers outside and, well, gets himself trespassed. So let's carry on, shall we?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Never been here before. We are in the city of Fort Myers, Florida. Beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. We got this this gate completely open here. As you can see, there's no trespassing signs. The gate is completely open. As you can see, there's no signs. There's no signs here.
Ha 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 ha. Even if you saw a sign, you would say it's unconstitutional, dude. We see it all the damn time. Every time you see a sign that is federal law, you say that's unconstitutional. Every time you see a gate that's wide open, you think it's an open forum. You think you can just walk right in, even though it's a fenced-in area, which basically means a secure area. I mean, dude, your thinking is all backwards. No wonder you get in trouble so much. No wonder you have a long criminal history. You have a poorly wired brain. You don't comprehend these things.
There's no signs here.
And I wanna double down on that remark and reiterate that. Because again, how many times do we watch a video by one of these butterbrain douche canoes, one of these potato brain idiots, and hear the same argument every time? Oh, there's no signs. I guess that means that I could go in. Hey, that fence, the fence in and of itself isn't enough to tell me I don't belong in there. There has to be a sign on it. Just the fact that the fence is there in and of itself should be a hint that you don't belong in there. What's up, Society Red? But then what do they say? There's no sign. So that means I could go in there. But what do we see time and time and time again? If there was a sign, what would they say? There's no law attached to it. Fine. what do we see time and time again when there's a sign that is a law attached to it? Well, that sign's unconstitutional, so I don't have to follow it. Once again, and as always, more proof that these guys have no actual agenda other than getting paid. Because if they had an actual agenda, they were actually trying to achieve a goal, that there would be an end goal. If the end goal is to get the sign put up, then once the sign was up, they'd say, cool. But it's not, because once the sign's up, they say there's no law attached. So if the end game is to get the law attached, then when the law was attached, they would say, okay, good. But no, they move the bar again. They move the goalposts again. Say, no, it's unconstitutional sign. Actually, well, we'll finish this one, but the next video I'm going to show is a New Tones video where he talks specifically about that too. And about how, like I always say, if these guys actually wanted to make changes, and I've said this so many times, when they walk to a building and they see a no recording sign on the outside of the door, you don't even have to walk into the building. If you want proof, evidence that this place has an unconstitutional no recording ordinance, you just filmed the sign on the outside of the door. You don't even have to go in the building. You have your evidence. You have your proof right there. But no, that doesn't get clicks and views on YouTube. That doesn't get them paid. So they can't just fight that sign, because fighting that sign doesn't give them grounds for a lawsuit where they're going to get paid. It'll benefit the greater good of society if that law actually is unconstitutional. But they're not trying to benefit society by getting rid of unconstitutional laws. They're trying to file frivolous lawsuits so they could take taxpayer money and put it in their own pockets.
You can clearly see that it's open, guys. So no, 600 King Boulevard. There. You know how I roll, guys. If I don't see no signs, I'm walking through.
And that's got you in trouble more times than you can count, Joey. In fact, as a little bonus, I'm going to roll the last few minutes of that footage from when he got trespassed from that school at the end of this video, so we can enjoy him whining and complaining about that. Maybe you should whine and cry about your mama not teaching you any common damn sense when it comes to fences and gates and everything like that.
So this looks like a pretty cool building right here, made out of bricks.
Oh wow, a building made out of bricks, such a rare material to use in the construction of a building. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not like I haven't seen it countless thousands of times.
5 minutes later.
Huh? Who am I? Oh, well, I'm that type of guy now. I'm just taking a picture of this. What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
No? Okay. You don't want to tell me? Then I don't want to talk to you. All right, guys. So, we got these vehicles here. And that's it, guys. For this part right here, I don't know what.
You know what? This made me think for a second. I wanted to point this out earlier. And watching this is making me think about it. Pizza. I know. It's pizza time. Yes. Crap hammer sandwich. It's like these guys gave me my service back, but they're not going to do a good job of it. Am I still pizza? Hey, look, guys, this building's made out of bricks. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm working on a story. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This building is made out of bricks. Wow. Talk about crackpot journalism. I'm glad they're out there telling us these things. I would have never known it was made out of bricks if he didn't film it and tell me about it. But what I was going to say is, I noticed this, and if you think about it logically, okay, he spent so much time before he went in there pointing out the gate and that there was no signs on the gate. And we already went over the thing with the signs specifically. But if you feel the need to point out that the fence is there, but there's no signs on the fence, but the fence looks open, but you shouldn't go through the fence, but you know that you're going to go through the fence because you're allowed to go through the fence because of that, blah, 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 blah. If there was absolutely no indication at all that that fence existed for a reason, why would you feel the need to go out of your way to spend 10 minutes of your video filming it and explaining that? Like, if there was no indication that you shouldn't be going in there, why would you even think to mention it? Obviously, it looks like a place where you shouldn't go, or why would you go out of your way to point out the fact that, hey, I think even though that this is here and this is there, but there's no sign saying I can't go in there, that maybe it means I can. Why would that thought even occur to you if the fence itself, in and of itself, didn't make you think, hey, maybe I shouldn't be going in there?
Who that guy is? And we got a so we got cameras right here. How you doing, man? How you doing? Why is that? There's no signs, bro. And I recorded everything before I walked in.
Right, so I'm telling you.
That's fine, no problem. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Rastus, my badge number is 578.
Cool. What's your badge number?
Officer 708.
I'll leave. No problem. But there should be a sign there, bro. I made sure of that. So I walked through. All right, no problem, bro. What department is this again?
It doesn't matter. You got to get off the property. If you're refusing, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not refusing. I'm going back. So you don't want to tell me what department this is? Is that good?
That's the gate.
Is it good? All right.
Come back here. You're subject to arrest, right?
No, now I know. But there should be signs, bro. There should be signs.
Okay. Now that we've seen him get trespassed from this property, let's see what led up to this particular incident right here, where he got trespassed from school grounds, from a training academy, from a police training academy, actually. Now, let's roll that clip, shall we?
That's where you guys train, right? Okay, then. I went inside the parking lot. I wasn't even intending to go in the building. I went to taking video. He came out. He told me, you got to leave the property. That's fine. There was no signs. I left right when he told me to.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
I'm out. That's it. I'm out here. That's how the law works.
I've got several people that showed you on the property. Okay.
I left.
So
That's their problem.
You are detained pending an investigation.
What investigation for what?
Of trespassing on a
How is that a crime if you guys... No. You are wrong, bro. I left when he told me to.
This is school district property owned by the Lee County School District.
So you guys are training here.
Time out. You don't. This is not an interview. This is me.
Okay.
Listen, I'm videos.
That's fine.
Listen,
Yeah, because I'm going to request all this. All right.
you cannot trespass on any school grounds. And if you're in a K through 12 atmosphere, you're basically in violation of 500 feet school safety zone.
Oh man, did I ever call it? I didn't watch this video in advance. I just downloaded it after I saw him get trespassed. I had no idea he was going to bring up the school safety zone 500-foot statute. Oh my goodness. So in other words, well, Joey, you didn't do your research. And at this point, Joey, my expectations of you actually doing any research are quite low. I mean, this officer just proved it.
Listen, this is not a high school. This is not
owned by the school district.
Yeah, but who owns the school district? There's no signs there. I have a right. This is a sidewalk. Yeah, how am I supposed to know that's private and restricted, sir? That's how it works. And I left when he told me to. I came over here to the sidewalk and I'm gone. That's it. Am I still being detained? Am I still being detained? I already told you what happened. I have it on video. So
what made you come out here and do it today?
I'm working on an investigation and a story on the police. That's it. This is where you guys train.
On a specific department?
Lee County. Fort Myers. It don't matter.
No, but there's a bunch of different departments.
Yeah, I see that now. That's all I'm doing, dude. I'm exercising my rights, dude. That's all I'm doing. That's it. It's that simple.
We don't have you in handcuffs or anything like that.
Yeah, but they want to put me in handcuffs.
No, they just don't want you on that property.
I said I'm not going on there. You guys are still here bothering me, dude.
No, they don't want you on that property anymore. So we're just we were trying to issue a formal trespass.
That's not the way the trespass laws work. If I don't leave under threat of arrest, then you get my ID. Or not under threat of arrest. If I don't leave under warning, that's how it works.
You're no longer on that property.
No. That's it. I'll leave, man. I'm leaving anyways.
No. Because right now, you have committed a crime.
What crime did I commit?
810.097. Any person who does not have legitimate business on the campus or any other authorization, license, or invitation to enter or remain upon school property.
For what?
School property.
Hold on. Where's the signs, though?
Is a student is a student currently under supervision or expulsion.
So you guys.
And who enters.
You guys train where there's young students here? Come on, man. You guys want to play this game? All right.
Trespass upon the school ground facility and is guilty of a misdemeanor of the second degree, punishable as 7750882 or 7750883.
Where is?
Now I've explained.
Where is this? Okay, listen.
It doesn't.
I left on the threat. I left when he told me to leave. So how am I supposed to know that? Yes, they do.
Ignorance of the law is not.
No, it's not ignorance, man. I would if there was a sign, I would not.
Okay. Now I am lawfully asking for your identification to investigate the crime of trespassing, which I've just described to you.
I left under threat of arrest. Right when he told me to leave, I left.
On the campus.
No, I left. You guys want to do this? Play this game? So if I don't give you the ID, you're going to take me to jail. Say it on camera.
I am going to take you to jail for trespass.
If I don't give my ID.
Property, if you do not give me the ID.
On the threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID. On threat of arrest. What was your name again?
It is Captain.
That's not the way the trespass laws work, man. You got to leave under warning. That's what I did. You still want my ID for this?
I do.
It doesn't matter. I left on range of where, sir? Where?
Hey, moron. You did not leave. You are still within 500 feet of that property. So you technically have not left. So you might want to reconsider all this BS because you will not win this in court. I mean, the law is quite clear.
Just as you know, at this point,
yo, this is ridiculous. I don't want to hear nothing. Right?
It is owned by the school district.
Yes, it's taxpayers' building. I know that. It's not a high school.
I understand that.
So then?
It's still owned by the school district. If you go into the school district and you don't have any business being on the school district property,
I have business. Now, I don't go to elementary or high school. I'm not going to do that. I'm coming to investigate you guys. This is why I record you fools. You. This is why I do this, dude. I'm going to FOIA request that. Absolutely, I'm going to do that. Dude, so if I don't give it, you're gonna take me to jail.
So, you have committed a crime that
I left when he told me to. That's the way it works. It doesn't matter.
What would you like me to do? Read the statute.
Dude, you guys, I don't want to speak to you no more. Kick rocks. Get out of my face, dude. That's the way it works. That's it. I'm giving my ID right here. All right, nah, man. You just violated the crap out of my Fourth Amendment right, dude. And you don't know damn nothing about trespass laws. When you don't leave on the warning is when you can get my ID. That's the way it works. That's the way it works.
I read you the statute. I don't know what you want to tell me.
Nah, the statute don't mean damn thing when there's no signs there. And even if there was a sign there, I got to leave under warning, dude. And that's exactly what I did.
You know, I'm just gonna end it right here because, yeah, dude, Joey, you are definitely in the wrong here. I mean, you are still within 500 feet of the property as per the trespassing law for schools states. So, yeah, the normal trespassing law is not exactly applicable here because there is an independent law of that. So since you were forced to give up your ID and now you're probably going to end up going to court and everything like that, yeah, you're going to have to fight this in court now. So yeah, good luck with that, you freaking moron. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
Yeah. I don't have to listen to them. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not listening.
Gosh.
I'm not. No. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
You suck. They think they know it all. What's the Third Amendment, punk? Tell me the Third Amendment and I'll leave. What's the Third Amendment? What's the Third Amendment and I'll leave right now? What's the Third Amendment? Tell me. What's the Third Amendment?
Most definitely. Because you don't understand why I'm here with a camera doesn't mean I have to get out of here. Doesn't mean I have to leave. Doesn't mean I have to go. That sort of thing.
Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have to enforce the CT and have you leave the property. Per the postmaster, per the lead, per the person, the landlord of this facility. So with that said, I've got too many entities I know.
I'm sorry. I love Blackheart Knight's outro. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Blackheart Knight. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Absolutely, positively. What was he charged? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think you were here at the beginning part of that video because it was a longer one. And at the beginning, he was in Internal Affairs because he filed a complaint against those cops for asking him to leave. And he was in IA, and he walked in and he said, "Hey, I need to talk to Internal Affairs." And then the guy called Internal Affairs, and they're like, "Well, who wants to see Internal Affairs?" "Joe." "Oh yeah, they know who that is." And because Internal Affairs didn't stop what our tax dollars pay them to do, because they didn't stop what they were doing, whatever it was, whatever they were working on, stop working and run downstairs. And because Joey, that's the only information he would give, because Joey was there, they had to know what that meant, know who that was, because their whole lives are nothing but him. They don't work. They don't investigate anything. They don't do any internal affairs work. All they do is think about this guy named Joey is a frauditor. This guy named Joey's a frauditor. Joey's here. Joey's here. Oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? Joey's here. We better run downstairs and lick his boots and wipe his butt for him and babysit him and feed him because Joey's here. Because they didn't do that, he's crying and whining and complaining about how Internal Affairs refused to talk to him. And then, so the ending, what you saw there was Blackheart went back and showed the original clip of the event that he filed the complaint about. Let's see. NCR is here. What's up, NCR? Great to see you, buddy. Always good to have you here. Anyway, let's go on. You know what? Since Unclean Hands is here, let's go ahead and show the Unclean Hands video I had on deck next. But real quick, let's see. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think he was arrested for trespassing. I think he was trespassed from the location and then complained that they trespassed him. But they kept telling him, like, you know, at this point, you're trespassing. No, I left. No, you didn't, because you're still here. Hey, Nagman's wife is here. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Hez. Good morning to you. Great to see you. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this video by the one and only Unclean Hands. All right. Oh, and also, don't forget, for everyone just joining us, I'm going to drop the link once again. Our very own Ray, her channel, Ray and Leo, has reached 1,000 subs. She's going to have her 1,000 sub celebration live stream this afternoon at 4 Central Time. I'm going to be there. Blackheart's going to be there. Frauditor Comedy Show's going to be there. All kinds of wonderful people. Mr. Thomas, it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hope you guys can join us for that. And anyway, here's the video. Unclean Hands, what's up?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I thought today I'd string together a bunch of little short Sovereign Citizen fail shorts. Some of them on the side of the road, some of them here, some of them in Australia, some of them in the courtroom. Let's check it out. Enjoy. Let's start with a traffic stop in Australia where the guy ends up losing his window. Check it out.
I don't have real ID. I'll show you the real ID. No, shoot me. What's your name again? And your ID?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold that. Now you're under arrest.
Why? What's the crime? What's the crime? What's the crime?
You think so?
What's the crime?
You're under arrest.
What's the crime?
Come on, out of the vehicle. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Out of the vehicle.
You are assaulting me now, okay? You are assaulting me.
Let's go.
You are assaulting
You're
me.
under arrest.
You are assaulting me.
Now that's what I call short and sweet. Window smash, under arrest, just like that. Let's check out a little Sovereign Citizen in court where the guy is just mumbling and nobody knows what he's talking about.
What are you talking about?
Okay. The Secretary of State has confirmed that the notary's signature that is on the charging document is not on their file. In other words, it is a
Jill Gillette.
Somebody forged the notary's signature, declaring the property.
I think I got this short from Law Talk with Mike. He was in the background there making comments and laughing. He ruined the whole video. Damn it, Law Talk with Mike. Cut it out. Anyway, let's move on to what do we got here? Sovereign Ugly Police Clash or something. No, well, yeah. Let's check that one out.
What's the emergency?
I'll stop you for a breath test.
Just give me the machine, mate. I'll blow in your bag. I'm going. Okay? Here's my license.
First. Yep, thanks. No, give me your license. I need to do checks. I don't know who you are.
See that? Okay. That's my photo, isn't it? It looks like me.
Badge number?
Don't have one.
Not America, mate.
Don't have badge numbers?
Not America, mate.
You blokes are registered to America for your ABN number. Do you know your jurisdiction?
New South Wales, mate.
Just New South Wales.
Yeah.
Do you know the ABN number with the police force is registered in Norfolk Island? See, there's no real jurisdiction here.
It's kind of hard to believe these people have been spouting this nonsense for years and they still don't understand it. Always ends up badly. It never ends up in their favor. It costs them a fortune. They get their cars towed and impounded and sold at auction, and they just don't get it. They don't want to be accountable to the law, so they lose everything. I don't understand. Anyway, I got a couple more shorts for you. The next one is an actual encounter, but it's done in cartoon mode. It's funny as hell. Anyway, check this one out. This is hilarious.
There's no license plate on the rear of your vehicle.
The vehicle's not being used for commerce,
Okay,
sir.
it's on the roadway. It has to have a license plate on the rear.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Why did you stop me?
You don't have a license.
So I didn't. There was no traffic
Okay, here's the
infraction.
deal.
No,
I'm not
no. Here's the deal, sir. How about you listen for just a second? I'm wondering if your tie's too tight. Do you have pressure in your head right now? Does your face feel warm?
I need your license, registration, insurance, sir. I'm very easy to deal with.
I don't want to deal with you. I want to deal with your supervisor. He probably knows more than you. That would make sense, right? He's probably been doing it longer. He knows the job. He knows the ins and outs maybe a little better. That would be why he's the supervisor.
I know what I'm doing here. This is my traffic stop, okay?
You are gross.
You're
gross.
Can you work with me here?
Nope.
Go ahead and sit by the car.
Oh, I hurt your feelings. Why are you doing this? Does this make you feel like a man? Is that what you get off on?
Hush.
Hush. Don't tell me to hush. You want to violate my First Amendment?
Gotta say, that's my favorite one. That made me laugh my ass off. Jesus. I wish I was that creative. I could come up with something like that. Anyway, let's see if we can find one more for you, folks. Hang in there. This next one is also from Australia, but this is a good sovereign citizen story. It's quite humorous. It's about a fellow called Prince Leonard. He actually ruled over his own empire for 40-some years. He's passed away a few years back in his 90s, and the empire has been dissolved. And the government ended up screwing him around and fined him $3 million after they gave him permission not to pay taxes. But anyway, let's check out this news clip from about 12 or 13 years ago.
How could you not have heard of the delightfully offbeat Prince Leonard, the wheat farmer who 40-odd years ago declared his own country within Western Australia? Well, currently His Royal Highness has had his nose out of joint because he hasn't been invited to Choggum, the equally curious Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting being held later this year just down the road in Perth. Reporter Nick Way recently crossed the so-called border into the self-styled Prince Leonard's Hutt River province.
It's a hard land.
41 years after first raising a rebel flag on his Hutt River property, Prince Leonard Casley wants to take his place with presidents, prime ministers and even the Queen. How many people have told you you're mad?
Quite a few.
Not bad for a farmer who took on the government over wheat quotas in 1969. He then promptly seceded from Australia and declared the Hutt River province his independent state.
How do you do? And where are you from?
Germany.
Germany. Oh, too, from Germany, yeah. I'll take the challenge, but enjoy the life because you'll only have one life and you might as well enjoy it. And welcome to Hutt River.
Cheers, mate.
It seems they started all this because they rationed how much wheat you could grow or something like that, and it was going to put him out of business. So he started his own country, and it turned out so well because he got a big tourist attraction going on and stuff like that. So the government let him get away with not paying taxes for decades, but then it came back and they changed their mind after a while, and it kind of screwed him around. But this is a good story. Let's watch some more of it.
And this wily prince has the touch of King Midas. To dusty, debt-ridden 10,000 tourist magnet. It's still often dusty, but 40,000 visitors a year support the rebel cause and cross the border.
You've got a passport, have you?
Many greeted by the royal wink, and all given the nod, an increasingly young stream of the curious from across the globe.
Pleasure.
Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Even though he's not an Australian, he has done something that is typically Australian.
Our more traditional leaders in Canberra may not have such a rosy view. To prove his point, the Prince has a collection of zero tax rulings from the ATO.
10 years, no tax. The argument is finished completely now.
But before we all get a royal flush, beware. The legal loophole that allowed this breakaway won't be repeated.
There's about 3 in jail for trying. Under the Treasons Act, it is an offence.
Hutt River prints its own stamps and currency. Rock star John English wrote the national anthem. And there are now knights and dames peppered among thousands of citizens worldwide. At 85, the World War II veteran and former accountant still wrestles with numbers and universal questions, even claiming to have calculated the mathematical secret of life.
142857. And I've shown here that code is in everything that exists.
And with Queen Elizabeth due to visit the neighbouring nation of Australia in October, Prince Leonard's renewed his quest to join the Commonwealth Heads of Government as a special guest of Choggum.
Myself and my wife we are citizens of the Commonwealth nations.
Officials planning the big Commonwealth Bash in Perth are now considering his request.
Needless to say, they didn't consider his request for long because he did not attend. They did not invite him to attend, because it was kind of a novelty thing, and he was making money for the country, and so they let him keep going until they decided to screw him around. The guy's not out, driving without a license, doing all that nonsense that these guys do today. He was an actual sovereign citizen. And he had permission from his country to do it for a while, but then they turned their back on him. Anyway, let's watch the end of it.
Meanwhile, the Prince will journey to a foreign land. He's starring in a documentary at this month's Sydney Film Festival. Then he's due for some plastic surgery on that legendary wonky eyelid. And what did Princess Shirley say about
that? She said, "You've had it for 85 years. What do you want to do that for?" I said, "Oh, well, there's television,
It seems looks count, and when it comes to succession, there could be a queue from Buckingham Palace.
I think when Queen Elizabeth does resign, maybe I might.
And maybe he's more than just a wily old wheat farmer with a regal obsession.
Speaking of offbeat, were we?
That was an awesome story. The one good citizen, and unfortunately he died several years ago. At around 94 years old, I think he was. Anyway, yeah, they came back. And they charged him $3 million in past taxes for the years that, he was supposed to be exempt according to the government. Something like that anyway, I don't know. But if you look him up, Prince Leonard, Australia, you'll find a lot of articles on this guy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a fantastic day. Love ya. Bye.
All right. Round of applause for the one and only Unclean Hands. That was an interesting story. Like the idea of if there was a literal sovereign citizen, what that would look like and how somebody can actually do something like that without going around causing trouble, driving without a license, breaking all the laws and doing it. No, he's doing his own thing. He got permission to do it. It's all good, That's the way it ought to. I mean, if you're going to do something like that. That's why one of the things I've always said, I've had conversations with some of these guys in the past, and I've said to them, I'd be like, look, if you don't believe in the laws and you don't believe in the regulations and this and that and the other thing, there are communities out there that are doing their own thing. So why don't you go do that? Yeah, right. Because then you don't have your TVs and your radios and your fancy houses and your internet and your high-speed internet and your YouTube money coming in, pouring in, right? You have to give all that up to go live outside of the rules that all of us have to follow. It's like they want all the benefits of society, but not have to follow any of the rules or any of their responsibilities. Ugh. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you this Tones Overthinks It video from yesterday. This is one where he's talking about, well, you'll see. I love the stuff he says here. It's a lot of the same stuff I always say, but obviously Tones puts it, I have a lot of sarcasm in the way that I present these things, but he's like laying it out on an intellectual level. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Check this out, guys. This is awesome.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And welcome to another edition of TLDR. So first things first, apologies if you could hear any background noise. I did have to run the air conditioning while recording because it's 106 degrees outside. So anyways, I think Frauditors should just sue. Now, nobody panic. The heat hasn't gotten to me. I'm not delirious. Hear me out. So I just finished watching body cam footage of one of Long Island Audit's arrests. Shout out, by the way, to Frauditor Troll and Body Cam Uncensored 314. They were the ones who were showing it live. If you're not subscribed to either of those channels, I'll drop links in the description. Go check them out. They're willing to plunge deep into the proverbial hell that is the Frauditor world and all the footage and stomach all the garbage that they spew. So shout out to them again. Go subscribe to them. So anyways, in the video, Reyes, as he typically has, because let's be honest, the guy is running out of originality, so he's just kind of repeating himself, went to a place where there's a policy that you can't film. And so, according to him, he went and did some research, he talked to some lawyers, and thus he alone has established the conclusion that the policy against filming is unconstitutional, therefore he has no obligation to obey it. Okay, congratulations, Reyes. You want a cookie? I mean, you say that it's unconstitutional. So what? Again, and I've said this many times before, the only person that matters in this world who can say it, something is unconstitutional or otherwise, is a judge, and you're not a judge. So until a judge issues a ruling that something is unconstitutional, the cops, the people working in the building, pretty much literally everyone else in the country is under no obligation to stop enforcing it solely on your say-so. So back to why I think frauditors should just sue. Reyes, and basically every frauditor out there, thinks that if they feel that something's unconstitutional, they have to go to a location where it's in place and cause a scene while in the process of defying it, as if somehow that is going to magically change it or make that law go away. Now I'm about to do something I never thought I'd see myself doing. I'm actually going to give advice, not legal advice because I'm not a lawyer, but just sound advice to frauditors that will actually help them accomplish their goals. So Reyes, Cordova, DeCastro, all of you, listen carefully. You actually don't have to go through the trouble of going to these places and filming and getting arrested to challenge them. You can go straight to the courts and file a lawsuit, because if you have in fact done research and you know a lawyer who can make arguments that are actually valid in the eyes of the law, a judge will rule in your favor and deem it unconstitutional. You can actually, in the proper forum, legitimately change the laws. Of course, this is all assuming that your arguments actually have merit and it's not entirely created by way of anal extraction. But the fact is, we see this happen all the time. We see attorneys from organizations file lawsuits when a new law is passed, say, for example, in regards to local or federal elections. If a law is passed that redraws voting district lines or disenfranchises people, these organizations and their attorneys, they don't wait till after an election happens where the damage is done, or they don't just outright defy or ignore its existence. Like, they don't go to, on election day, tell the Board of Elections, oh, count the votes the way they were before this law was passed with the old district lines. They're not going to do that. They're under no obligation to do that unless the law has been changed. So yeah, just file the damn lawsuits. You don't have to go auditing. Your entire channel is built on a step that's unnecessary and doesn't actually accomplish anything. Of course, now that I have said all that, and anticipating what I'm sure many people will be writing in the comments at this point, let's now ask the question, why frauditors resort to this unnecessary step? So again, let's think about this. As I mentioned before, there are organizations and attorneys who will bring lawsuits to challenge a law that they feel has been made unconstitutionally. If the judge rules in their favor and they win, assuming it doesn't get kicked up to a higher court on appeal, the only reward they get is a declaratory judgment. Effectively, okay, you've won, the law is changed, that's it. You typically have to suffer your own legal fees or any kind of costs involved, but hey, that's a small price to pay for the furtherment of personal liberty and freedom, right? But you see, for frauditors, that's not what they're looking for, because such lawsuits don't come with any kind of compensatory or punitive damages, no settlements, pretty much no profit to be made from it. However, if they go to a location, cause an incident in relation to a law that they claim is unjust, they can sue over that specific incident. Suddenly, the plaintiff in the case is not the American people, but rather just them, which means if they were to win or settle this lawsuit, it has no broader repercussions to the rest of us. Society gains nothing in the cause of its own freedom. So as shocking as this is, no doubt, frauditors aren't actually out to defend our rights and freedom of speech or to the press or any of that. They are just out to enrich themselves. And what further proof of this do you need when we're aware of the fact that they have every means at their disposal to pursue what could be a legitimate case against a law or policy that could very well be unconstitutional, but they never choose to pursue it because they don't have any altruistic motives whatsoever. So if you're a Frauditor supporter, lens licker, sycophant, whatever label we wish to choose, just know that when a frauditor asks you to send them money for their legal fees, you're only paying money to someone just so they could try to get themselves out of trouble or get a settlement that only benefits them. You get nothing in return. You basically paid somebody else's bills who would never do the same for you in return. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.
All right. No post-credit scene in that one, so let's have a round of applause for Tones Overthinks It. All right. He made some great points there, and that's like I say, like I always say, what are they actually accomplishing? Like, what do they actually accomplish by doing what they do, other than getting themselves arrested and making money on YouTube? How are they increasing our freedom? How are they increasing our rights, our liberties? They're not. Everything they're doing benefits them. If they file a lawsuit, that's money that's going to go in their pocket. They post the stuff online. That's money that goes in their pocket. They tell their fans, send me money. They send them money. It goes in their pocket. How are they benefiting society in general? How are they increasing our rights and our freedom? They're getting laws passed that limit our rights and our freedom. They're doing that. They're doing a great job at that. They're creating people that hate frauditors that will be more than happy to vote yes to laws that limit our freedom. Thanks a lot, guys. Good job. Glad you're out there fighting to take away our rights. Glad you're out there fighting against humanity, treating people like dirt because I guess that's what evil bullies think is cool. And being somebody who's not evil, right? I've never understood that in general. Like, why do people get pleasure out of hurting other people, whether it's emotionally or physically? Frauditors love hurting people. The more they make them upset, they think it's funny when they make people cry, especially women. They think that's hilarious. And the crazy part is when you hear them argue and you pay attention to their arguments, it's like their brains don't function the way ours do. Like, to them, they're looking at us and like, you actually care about how people feel? They think that's crazy. Like, wait a minute. You think hurting people is bad? Like, that doesn't make sense to them. Like, how could we possibly think that being evil is bad? They don't comprehend that. They're like, being evil is a good thing. Hurting people is a good thing. Making people cry is a good thing. Don't you know? And it's like, no, I don't know that. And how could you possibly feel that way? But that's the thing. And, I've said this before, and I've had this conversation with people before. It's like, when you're someone who believes that hurting other people's feelings is fun, is funny, when you're someone who believes that making people cry is fun, is funny, when you believe that pepper spraying people is something to laugh about, when you think that shooting people like Kootenai County Press, shooting that unarmed homeless man, is funny, if you're the kind of person that thinks that destroying people's lives, emotionally, physically, literally getting people fired, getting businesses shut down with call flooding, all the horrible things that these people do to other people. If you're the kind of person that enjoys that sort of thing and thinks that that's good stuff for some reason, and you find through the internet other people who feel the same way, you can't comprehend because their minds don't work the way our minds work. When you're someone who sees hurting people as a good thing, then when we say, hey, what you guys are doing is bad, they don't get it. They're like, huh? What do you mean what we're doing is bad? Hurting people is good. I don't understand why you guys, you bootlickers, you Karens, you Darrens, you can-backing snowflakes. Don't you understand that if you don't want to destroy people, you're a snowflake? What? That's not, no. It's about being able to stand up for yourself. It's about being able to defend yourself, not being a coward. But that doesn't mean that you intentionally go out of your way to hurt people. I think for a lot of them, it starts with these people who are raised with the mentality of hurt them before they hurt you. So first, they have to be convinced that the whole world is nothing but evil and everyone is trying to hurt them. Therefore, they are always justified in hurting other people. Because if I didn't destroy that person's life, they would have destroyed mine. If I didn't make them cry, they would have made me cry. Well, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to hurt them before they hurt me. But what if they're not trying to hurt you? What if they're just a random person walking down the street minding their own business? And then you come up to them, hey, I'm going to film you whether you like it or not. Okay, it's my First Amendment right. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to pepper spray you. Ah! Okay. The mentality behind evil makes so little sense to me because I'm not. Like, how do you think like someone who thinks that hurting other people is a good thing to do? And then laugh when it happens. It doesn't make any sense to me. It can't. Because to me, that's insane. They're beyond sick. Yeah, their brains are just, I don't know what their problem is. I don't follow Chili. Is he making videos? Since he's been back, since he got out of jail, I don't know if he's posted since he's been out of jail. Let's check real quick. Let's see. Delete laws. Chili the dumb hole. Let's see. Delete laws. Has he been putting anything out? He's had videos coming out, the whole time. Other people have been posting for him. But oh, great. First thing I see when I open his channel is like all these links to ways to give him money. Let's check out some videos together. Yeah, he did a live stream yesterday. So yeah, he's back. He's gone live a couple of times. Yep. Yeah, he loves causing trouble and being a douche canoe because that's his job. And that's another thing about this whole thing that kind of blows my mind, especially when people do this like in front of their kids or whatever. It's like, hey, Cool Clear Water. Hey, what's up? Howdy, folks. To all the recent arrivals, coffee delivered. I'm graduating from plunger to snake. I love my 150-year-old drain pipe. It's pure evil. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yolanda, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you. William Grabber, what's up? Great to see you. But yes, it's this whole idea of trying to understand things that seem so obvious, you know, like, I don't know. It's so, and that's the thing. It's like trying to understand their mindset. I try to empathize. I try to understand their mindset. I try to get into their psyche and figure out what's going on in their heads that they think this sort of thing is okay. Like, how could they possibly not understand that what they're doing is wrong? It doesn't make sense to me, but it's because I don't think like them. So I can't comprehend it. Like, you have to have that human beings, anti-human mindset. You have to have that unempathetic mindset. You have to not care about how other people feel. And how many times do they say that? Your feelings don't matter. So you don't care about how people feel. I do, so I can't comprehend people who don't. It doesn't make sense to me. How could you not care? How could you not? And again, I've heard people with this argument trying to take this, like, the famous line, like, oh, facts don't care about your feelings, and try to twist that and use that for their argument. But it's like, no. Because someone saying, do you mind not filming me? And you saying, I'm going to film you even more because you asked me not to, and publicly humiliate you on my YouTube channel and punish you for saying that, is not the same thing. It's completely different. Well, your feelings don't go over my rights. Yeah, but how about you just acting like a human? Just to act like a human. Why is that impossible? And again, if you ask not to be filmed, it isn't just you expressing your feelings and them not caring about your feelings. It's you expressing your feelings and them punishing you for doing it. You don't want to be filmed, you're going to be punished for not wanting to be filmed. They're going to publicly humiliate you on their YouTube channel. They're going to pepper spray you. They're going to bash your head open. Nowadays, they'll just shoot you. They don't care. Punch you, knock you out. We've seen so much violence. Again, the violence has been escalating all this time, and now it's gotten to the point where they're just shooting people. Ask not to be filmed, you're going to be punished, period. Who are the actual tyrants? The Frauditors. All right. They suck. Anyway, it's Friday. I'm so happy to be here on this Friday with you guys. I love you guys. I think I'm going to start to wrap it up here because we got the weekend coming up, and we got the live coming up at 4 Central Time on Ray's channel. Oh, no. Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Round of applause for the one and only Uncle Artie. All right. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? I said, am I frozen? Hello? Chili for president? No. Hey, it's almost half an hour early. Don't start slacking now. All right. I was scared that I'm going to get forced to watch an Uncle Artie video. All right, let's see. What else do we got lined up? All right. You know what? We haven't played a KFAR video in forever. How about some KFAR? That'll work. Let's do that then.
Back to the channel. Okay, for the destroyer of Burns citizen whose channel name is 68 Shots. Now I'm going to assume that he got his channel name from how many shots of rubbing alcohol it took for this sovereign citizen bullshit to make sense. Enjoy the video.
Sorry, they're towing Adam's car for no plate again. He called me to come pick him up. understand. What's going on?
They're supposed to be upholding the law, say that a crime is when you don't do paperwork.
This is going to be one of those cool public service announcements. If your friend calls you for a ride and you show up on scene with a bunch of cops and he's talking about how dumb they are, even though he's the one rolling around without a license plate, you should just throw that puppy back and drive and take off. He's just going to bring you down because he's a sovereign citizen.
That's what they do. That's what people don't understand. All of you watching out there have to understand that a crime is when someone or their property has been harmed. That is a criminal action and creates a criminal.
All right, guys, bear with me because there are some wordy bits, but we're going to read the legal definition of crime as per the Cornell Law School. So crime. A crime is a behavior that is punishable as a public offense. The elements of a crime genuinely come from statutes, but may also be supplied by the common law in states where the criminal common law still carries force. That's an interesting bit. Crime is a behavior, either by act or omission, defined by statutory or common law as deserving of punishment or penalty. Although many crimes require the element of intent, certain minor crimes may be committed based on strict liability, even if the defendant has no specific mindset with regard to the criminal action. For instance, parking violations are crimes that usually do not require prosecutors to establish intent. So right there, I'm pretty sure a parking violation is equal to or lesser than driving without a plate. We're going to keep reading because reasons. Some crimes are considered, random Latin word that I'm not going to attempt, bad because prohibited. These are prohibited by statute but are not inherently evil. Other crimes are considered another Latin word that I'm not going to try, bad in themselves, these are considered inherently evil under general community standards. The idea of word I'm not going to pronounce formed the original justification for common law crimes. However, many crimes that are today prohibited by statute also belong to the category of, again, not going to try it. Basically, I'm going to trust the words of the Cornell Law School over some random sovereign citizen who can't pull his head out of his ass enough to get a plate for his car.
Like on Monday night when Matt Davis in front of the police chief put his hands on me, just like happened to Just by a political politician, who then was allowed by the police chief, who says, I didn't see nothing. Yet he came running into the other room because of what happened. Because that was a crime, you see. He physically touched me. I didn't fill out paperwork that they say I have to. And so now they're stealing my property and gonna force me to do their property, their bullshit. So that's what it is.
Who's the car in between the cops there?
Sarah owner here, Sarah Watson came up. Yeah, because he's blocking the driveway.
Are they towing it to your house or?
Oh no, they're impounding it.
They're impounding it.
They're impounding it now. So now I've got to be forced to get it back now. So I've got to go get it. Yeah, not that I'm going to put that plate on it. They can suck my balls. I'm still going to ride with that same plate on, and they can suck me. I don't care.
So this reminds me a lot of the quote, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If you keep driving without a plate, even though the law says you have to drive with a plate, at what point do you just go, maybe I fucked up, maybe I'm wrong? This guy is, again, 68 shots deep into the rubbing alcohol, so he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
But I've got to go get my car back. So.
All right. Where's it getting impounded by?
Ty, they should just leave it here and we can run to the freaking Secretary of State right now. I mean, you know?
If you have insurance.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying now that, well, because now it's proven that I'm not going to abide by the law, that I have to take my property. That's what he told me. He also talked about my mother on camera, so I thought he'd be funny. Oh, Mr. Batman made statements that he really was just trying to bring levity to the situation about the Batman mask. He wasn't. The disabled was.
So it's going to go to Tiger's impound yard.
I guess, and oh my God, and they got not a flat fucking towing that with. Not fucking taking my car with that. You're not fucking taking my car with that.
Oh, we got sobbing too, huh?
No.
Corporal Wolf. Oh, it's Tiger himself.
Okay, guys, so I don't want to be the snobby car guy because I'm really not. But from the front of that car, the grill looks like it's a stock generic BMW. I've known E2s and E3s in the military to have much nicer and much more, I don't know, slammed BMWs that were able to be towed by a regular tow truck. So, spoiler alert, at the end of the video, Tiger and his tow truck is going to tow that BMW away perfectly fine. So I don't know what the fuck this guy's going on about. But if you stick around for Tiger's towing story from this guy, it is just he's the man of, I don't know, capitalism. So stay tuned for that story.
Shouldn't that be a flatbed?
Why does it need a flatbed?
I think it would for a car that low, wouldn't you?
Are you the one that owns the true company?
What's
they
that?
Call you to come and get it?
I'm asking you a question.
No, it doesn't need a flatbed.
Yeah. They're on your guys' payroll, man. That's great. All these guys are
See, that guy is actually Randy Hammer, and his family sold Hammer's Towing and then put it out of business. That's the kind of stuff that crooks do. So that's why this has to be called Tiger's Towing, is because he sold his name and then used it for a con. But he's really been making the money off of this game here in Calhoun County, I'll tell you. Looks like he recently opened a gallery downtown Battle Creek, I believe.
And see, this is an example of why I always talk about the idea of adult oppositional defiance disorder. It's like, I'm not going to put a plate on my car. There's no way I'm going to let the government force me to pay for a plate. But I'll pay to get my car out of the tow yard. And then they tow my car again. There's no way I'm going to let them force me to pay money to get buy a plate. But I'll pay my fees and fines and to get my car out of the tow yard. How many times do they have to do that it costs thousands of dollars more than it would have cost if they would have just got the plate? Why did these guys go out of their way to put themselves into these positions? They're putting themselves in positions where they're getting fees, where they're getting fines, where they're getting arrested, where they're building a criminal record. Why? Because you told me to do something, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want it, because you told me to do it. Me. You know, rules and regulations exist for reasons. And when they don't, there are legal ways to go against it. Again, they'll always say, oh, you guys just support whatever the government or the cops or whatever anyone tells you, no matter what. No. But if something is wrong, if something is truly unconstitutional, if something is truly a violation of something, there are legal ways to fight it. Like the Tones video I just played explains. There are methods in place. There are checks and balances. There are actual constitutional methods, real methods that we could use. We have that power. But just going around acting like an idiot, for the sake of acting like an idiot doesn't help anything. If license plates are illegal, unconstitutional, you don't think that somebody somewhere would have figured that out by now? But no, the only people who know that are you guys. So not one, and especially when they start talking about, well, the Supreme Court has already given the word that that's illegal. Really? The Supreme Court said that license plates are illegal. And yet all 50 states still have them. So the feds, after the Supreme Court made that order, just ignored the order. They just ignored the Supreme Court. All 50 states are getting away every day with ignoring the Supreme Court ruling. Really? Really? That's a thing that happens in this country. There are people who go through these things, who do these things, who deal with these things, and they just end up, again, just putting themselves in a position where they're getting in trouble, where they're losing money. Why? Just because you're not going to do it, just because someone told them to do it. That's all it is. I'm not going to do it because you said I should. So get your tar code again. Tar code. Jason Gutterman, get your car towed again. Go ahead, buddy. Because you obviously love getting your car towed because you keep doing it.
With his impound money?
My bumper's gone when I get there. Watch.
Oh, he said on camera that it does not need a flatbed. I wonder what the insurance industry will think.
So first, Randy Hammer is just a baller name, straight up. So he sold his company, made all the money. I don't know if they were running it into the ground or if they just didn't have a non-compete clause when they bought it, which means he can't go into the same style of business for X amount of years. So he said, I'll just make another tow truck company and run that other tow truck company into the ground. And shit, he could probably do that all over again. That's just being the man of capitalism. And these guys still think, I paused it in a great spot and I'll jump back to it. That car is not low to the ground whatsoever. It's about average, height for a random sedan.
This is the same Randy Hammer that I caught stealing a car from a veteran on Veterans Day, a World War II veteran in his 90s. His name's Randy Hammer, but he calls himself Tiger because he's a joke. But I saved all the documentation y'all can check out about when he was trying to steal a car from a World War II veteran.
I'm sorry. But see, this is the thing. This is so important. And this is one of the reasons I believe why they're sycophant, brainwashed, sheeple fans. And this is part of the brainwashing technique. This is a huge part of the brainwashing technique on the end of the soft sits and the frauditors and anyone who buys into this nonsense. All of the fans of all these people are all mindless, brainwashed sheep that follow the frauditors and the soft sits no matter what they say. And here's one of the ways that they do it. Getting a ticket is not getting a ticket. It's extortion. Getting your car towed isn't getting your car towed. It's stealing. These horrible people stole a car from a vet, and I can prove it. Oh my God. They stole a car from an old poor vet? How dare they? No, they didn't. They towed it. And if they towed it, I'm sure there was a reason. They are trying to extort money from people. No, they're not. If you don't violate the ordinance, then you won't get the ticket. Again, what would you guys rather have them do? Lock you in jail if you go through a stop sign? Of course not. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. They got to do something. They can't just let anyone randomly do anything. Then you get people like Daryl Brooks. Hey, let's just drive my car over people. Why not? Ain't nothing they can do about it. I'm just traveling. I have no jurisdiction. Screw it. I just kill people. Who cares? Like, you can't just let great people do anything, because people will do bad things. Believe it or not. There are a lot of people, unfortunately, there are a lot of people, and the videos we cover every day proves it with the evidence over and over again. There are a lot of people who the only reason they don't engage in vicious activity is because there are laws against it. It's like these people don't live on Earth. It's like they've never actually had any experience with any other humans. Because the fact of the matter is, if you say, okay, you know what? Let's get rid of all driver's licenses, all stop signs, all stoplights, and get rid of all of those things and make them all optional. You think that everyone's just going to do the right thing just because it's the right thing to do. And yet, your own videos, especially the Frauditor videos, prove that people are not going to do the right thing just because it's right. You ask someone to stop filming you, they're going to film you even more. They're not going to stop filming you just because it's the right thing to do, because there's no law that says they have to. So we know for a fact that if those laws weren't there, there'd be people out there that would just be doing it just crazy. Just cars slamming into each other nonstop all day, every day. It'd be nothing but a bloodbath and chaos everywhere. So that's what you guys want? No, there has to be some way to control it. Again, they're not going to lock you in jail for a speeding ticket. Obviously, that would be insane. We can't allow that. Even I'd be against that. But they got to do something, so there's a fine. See, it's just extortion. If that was true, once again, back to the evidence. Sometimes cops will let you go with a warning. It happens. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me. Cops let you go with a warning. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. If the whole reason why the police exist at all, especially traffic cops, is to write citations to collect money, why would they ever let anyone off with a warning? If their job specifically is to write citations to collect money, wouldn't they write a citation on every stop, no matter what, and collect as much money as they possibly could? But they don't do that, do they? No. They only do it when there's a clear violation, like here. I don't have a license, and maybe, for all we know, maybe the cop would have said, well, dude, go get your license plate. You know what? I'll write you a fix-it ticket or a warning. I'll just let you go with a warning. Just go get your damn plates. But no, I don't have plates, and I'm not going to get them. Well, you leave me no choice. Because not only are you clearly breaking the law, but you're clearly refusing to follow it. What am I supposed to do? He stole my car. I ain't stealing nothing. You're the butterbrain who refuses to do what you need to do the right thing, to get things done. Son.
On Veterans Day and leave him standing without a coat in 19-degree temperatures on the street in Battle Creek with the old lady he was picking up from the hospital. That's the kind of whited trash we have getting rich around here.
So from an unbiased third party looking in on this situation, it seems like this sovereign citizen is mad at the tow truck driver for doing tow truck things because the sovereign citizen has yet to get over on the entire city and, force them all to buy trifolds and shit.
We appreciate you stealing people's property for us. Of course we do. We love helping you get paid because we get paid too. Oh, what a racket. All right, messing it up. All done. Build it up. Fucking pricks. So that's fine. It's going to get rid.
So I'm going to focus right there at the end. It sounded like to me anyway that he was going to say it's going to get repoed anyway. He started to say and then cut the video. If it's going to get repoed, why are you going to even try to fight this, my guy? And then at the beginning, you're just trying to steal people's property. If your shit's not plated, it's not theft. It's just you being an idiot. Now, I'm just going to go into a little more detail than this video even calls for at this point. So, at the police department I worked for, we didn't have one specific tow company. So that we were unbiased, we went, I believe it was monthly or weekly, with a different tow company from the area. That way we weren't just, again, not showing favoritism or bias towards one specific tow truck company. Everyone in the area got their turn to help the police department out. I don't know how it is I think they said Battle Creek. If Tiger's Towing is the only towing company in the area, then guess who's going to do the towing? Tiger's Towing. With that being said, everybody have a good rest of your day. Peace.
All right. Jason, round of applause for KFR, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go. All right, so that brings us to the 3-hour mark. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. As always, time to get the weekend started. Don't forget at 4 o'clock this afternoon, Ray, our old Ray, is going to have her 1,000 sub celebration live stream. I'm going to be there. Hopefully, you guys will all be there with us. I'll drop the link to her channel one more time for y'all. Hope you guys could join us. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. You're the best fans in the world, as you already know. Oh man, it's been a wild week. This internet is driving me nuts with this whole Spectrum thing. At this point, I can't wait till I switch. Again, I'm already paid through the month and next month, so it'll probably be like September or so. But I'm going to switch either to AT&T or T-Mobile or something. I'm going to look into it, see what the best services in my area are. We'll see what happens going forward. But for now, it is what it is. Thank you for joining us. Oh. Yeah. I'm all shook up.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes.